a stage and all the men and women, merely players. They have their exits and their entrances. And one man in his time plays many parts. You must be wondering why I am so dramatic and philosophical today. There is a reason which will be unfolded very soon. But when we talk about drama, at once we are reminded of the works of one of the greatest dramatists, an English poet, an actor, widely regarded as the greatest writer in the English. He is none other than William Shakespeare. Namaste everyone. This is Chaya here of grade 9th Indus. It is a matter of great pleasure for me to be given this opportunity of presenting today's morning assembly. Let us start the day with Shanknath to make positive vibrations travel all around in the environment.
It is believed that by chanting Gayatri Mantra, we feel tranquil and peaceful, thereby achieving success and happiness in our life. With regular chanting of Gayatri Mantra, one can firmly establish and stabilize the mind. So let us recite Gayatri Mantra.
Prayer doesn't just change things, it changes us. If we are diligent in seeking God, slowly and surely we become a better human being. Faith and prayer are the vitamins of soul. Man cannot live in health without them. Let us join our hand aesthetically and religiously together and pray to God to gift us a day filled with happiness, contentment, health, safety and love. Today we are going to present before you life of a playwright
who is regarded as England's national poet and bard of Avon. His plays have been translated into every major living language and are performed more often than those of any other playwright.
William Shakespeare, sometimes affectionately known as the Bard, was born in 1564 in Stratford upon Avon, in England, probably on St. George's Day, 23rd April. From 1585 onwards, he was away from his family in London, pursuing a career as an actor, poet, and playwright. It was during these years in the London that he penned some of the greatest literary masterpieces of the English language.
His prolific literary output included around 154 sonnets and 38 plays, many of which continue to be performed and admired all over the world to the present day. Shakespeare produced most of his known works between 1589 to 1613. His early plays were mainly comedies and histories, and these works remain regarded as some of the best works produced in these genres. For a student of literature, these comedies like Much Ado About Nothing, A Comedy of Errors, A Midsummer's Night Dream are a delight to watch and study.
He then wrote mainly tragedies until about 1608, whose dialogues continue to inspire and entertain us even today. The dialogues written by William Shakespeare, arising human emotions, pathos, tragic situations, and revenge, have always been a treat to watch and read. Be it Mark Antony, Friends, Romans, countrymen, speech from Julius Caesar. Friends, Romans, countrymen, lend me your ears. Or, I would not put a thief in my mouth to steal my brains, from Othello. Or, Nothing can come of nothing, from King Lear. These tragedies are considered some of the finest works of English language.
There is no evidence of him having undertaken any high level of education, but still, Shakespeare was a master in using words and creating a new terminology. It is commonly believed that William Shakespeare, the national poet of England, invented over 1700 words during his career as a playwright.
When we talk about William Shakespeare, discussion on the globe becomes significant, a time when theatre and the art flourished. It was the place where many of the Shakespeare's plays saw their premieres. Shakespeare himself owned a share in the Globe Theatre. The Globe Theatre was an institution for Shakespeare, and his works, for years, on the stage has a fascinating history.
Disaster struck the globe in 1613. On 29 July, at a performance of Shakespeare Henry VIII, some small cannons were fired. Whole Globe Theatre was burned to ashes, ending with it a long tradition of dramas performed at stage. And with it, legacy of Globe went into history books.
Let us finally examine what makes William Shakespeare so special and iconic in the field of script writing, acting, and drama. Some popular quotes taken from his works are:
A famous soliloquy from Hamlet. To be or not to be? That's the question. Whether it is nobler in the mind to suffer.
Hamlet to Horatio on seeing a ghost. There are more things in heaven and earth, Horatio, than are dreamt of in our philosophy.
Prospero in the Tempest. The fault, dear Brutus, the fault is not in our stars, but in ourselves that we are underlings.
Cassius to Brutus in Julius Caesar. Life is a tale told by an idiot, full of sound and fury, signifying nothing.
Lady Macbeth in her Sleepwalking. Here's the smell of the blood still. All the perfumes of Arabia will not sweeten this little hand. Oh!
Portia, disguised as a lawyer, and delivers the speech in The Merchants of Venice. Begs Sherlock to show mercy on Antonio to prove the excellence of William Shakespeare. The deeds of mercy are spoke too much to mitigate the justice to Thypla. If you thou follow the strict code of Venice, must needs a given sentence against the merchants there.
Romeo and Juliet, soliloquy, spoken by Juliet. What's in a name that which we call a rose, by any other name would smell as sweet?
Shakespeare died at the age of 52 in 1616, though it is not clear how he died. Numerous suggestions have been put forward, but no one knows exactly what happened to him.
On April 23rd, the day is traditionally believed to be the birth and death day of William Shakespeare. United Nations observes English Language Day.
William Shakespeare till now remains a towering figure in the world of literature, forming part of a canon which is taught in English literature classes across the world. Thank you. Birthdays are the best days, wouldn't you agree? Now let's wish our friends, those who are having birthdays in this week.
यावत् गङ्गा कुरुक्षेत्रे यावत् तिष्ठति मेदिनी यावत् रामकथा लोके तावत् जीवतु बालकः आयुष्मान् भव चिरञ्जीवः आयुष्मान् भव चिरञ्जीवः.
Now let's get ready for national anthem.